Welcome to Where and How to File a Complaint training. This training is meant for communities who receive extension services and is designed to provide a quick resource for individuals who need to know where and how to file a discrimination complaint. We will do a quick overview of civil rights and discuss retaliation. This training is provided by Dr. Kenitra Keeney. This institution is an equal opportunity employer. In this lesson, we will cover a brief overview of your civil rights as a participant in extension programs and services. Explore option on where you can file a complaint. How to file a complaint using a variety of methods. And your right to be free from retaliation for participating in filing a complaint. Your civil rights. This is a high-level overview of federal civil rights. If you are interested in more information, please view Civil Rights 101, Module 1 through 4. Let's get started. These are the primary civil rights laws which protect you from experiencing or committing discrimination. Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 are the laws that prohibit discrimination based on race, color, or national origin. This law also covers your right to language access if you are limited English proficient. You will need to request this service in advance of an event or program, so event coordinators have enough time to prepare. These laws were the foundation which shaped the following laws: the Rehabilitation Act of 1973. Section 504, this law prohibits discrimination against individuals with disabilities. You are allowed to request an accommodation. You should request the accommodation at least 2 weeks prior to the event or program, so coordinators have time to prepare. You are also allowed to engage in the interactive process. The interactive process is a collaborative, ongoing conversation between the person requesting the accommodation and service provider. This is your right. Next, we have Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972. This law prohibits discrimination based on sex in education programs and events. The Age Discrimination Act prohibits discrimination on the basis of age. The Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, of 1990 extends the rights for those with disabilities to public spaces. Please consult your academic institution, county, or state agencies for more guidance on civil rights. These agencies usually have more protected classes than federal agencies. Now that we have covered the basics of civil rights, let's explore where we can go to file a complaint. I am going to provide several options. You may file at one or more options. You can file a complaint at your local extension office with program leadership or staff. You can file at your academic institution's compliance or legal office, for example, Washington State University's Compliance and Civil Rights. State agencies have options to file a complaint. Some examples include the State Attorney General's Office or the Human Rights Commission. Also, look for county offices as a resource to file a complaint or provide guidance. Federal agencies also have option to file complaints. Some examples include the Department of Education or the Department of Agriculture. As stated at the beginning of this slide, you can report complaints to any combination up above. Next, let's look at how we can file a complaint. Typically, you have the option to file a complaint in person, by phone, through postal mail, or email at your extension, academic institution, county, and state agencies. Please make sure you have pertinent information when filing the complaint, such as dates, names, and description of the discriminatory action. The USDA does not necessarily provide a walk-in option, but they do have an online phone, mail, or email option. If you are unable to find resources online or travel to an agency, this information can be found on the And Justice for All poster, also referred to as AD 475A. The phone number is 8666 32-9992. Physical address, U.S. Department of Agriculture, Office of the Assistant Secretary for Civil Rights, 1400 Independence Avenue, Southwest Washington, D.C., 2025-09410. Email program.intake@usda.gov. Finally, we will discuss your right to be free from retaliation. In this context, retaliation is the idea of being punished for speaking up. Retaliation includes filing a discrimination complaint, participating in an investigation, for example as a witness, reporting discrimination, or opposing discriminatory practices. From an employer to employee perspective, this could be firing, demoting, cutting hours, providing negative evaluations, reassigning unpopular responsibilities, harassing, threatening, or isolating the person who complained, and/or denying professional opportunities. For extension, programs, and activities, retaliation might look different. Here are some examples. A volunteer reports sexual harassment or discrimination, and that person is removed from a leadership role without a performance-based reason, or the volunteer all of a sudden starts receiving negative critiques after they report the civil rights violations. Another example is a parent complained their child was discriminated against due to a disability. This parent stops being invited to workshops, meetings, and is ostracized by the program staff. Discrimination can happen at many levels in extension. It can come from volunteers, county and city officials, community partners, extension staff, and event coordinators, to name a few. If you feel like you have been discriminated against or have witnessed discrimination, you have the right to file a complaint without retaliation.